Okay, guys, so in this video, we're going to be talking about Visa stock. I think the stock is going in the future, guys, trading at around $161 with a 31, and earnings are upcoming in April 22nd, guys. So this is very important. So, guys, if you take a look and just want to on what's been going on with the price chart, so it just seemed like Visa was way headed on its way to $300, and then the pandemic happened, and all the way down to 137, guys. So in my opinion, Visa stock is way oversold, and that's why in this video. But before I get closely into my Visa analysis, guys, have you gotten your free stocks yet? I want you guys to check out the links in the description box below with Robinhood and Webull. You guys can get your free shares of stocks. With Robinhood, you'll get 1 free share of stock, and with Webull, you'll get 2 free shares of stock if you open your account and make a deposit. So, guys, I just wanted to quickly cover you that so you guys get your free stocks. So, also be sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. So, let's get into it, guys. So, Visa is one of the stocks where, for me, I'm never going to sell my Visa stock. And the reason why I don't sell my Visa stock is I'm a Visa card holder myself, and the company has such strong branding. As you know, guys, Visa is accepted everywhere. Before the Olympics was supposed to happen, they were an official Olympic sponsor. So, guys, Visa has such a strong brand. And one of the things about Visa, guys, is Visa is not a bank. They are simply a payment processor, which means that the money every time someone, I guess, hovers their car, you want a card if you're doing like a taps their card, basically tap, hover, whatever, and they carry no financial risk. That means all the risk on the transaction is taken by the bank, which means basically Visa makes money with no risk. So, guys, I just wanted to talk about why the stock declined so much. Obviously, with the whole coronavirus epidemic, that's going to cause payment volumes to decrease because simply people aren't leaving their house and they're not tapping and swiping their credit card as much as they used to. Although they are purchasing things online, guys. So I just wanted to quickly talk about some of the things in the stock. So there's a very interesting article posted by thefool.com. It talks a bit more about Visa. It says Visa reports sudden declines in payments, reduces Q2 guidance again. So basically, guys, obviously because of the coronavirus epidemic, there's going to be a reduce in overall global economic activity. So as it says, for the month of March so far, the company's payment volume declined by 4% in the U.S. It fell a steep 19% in the cross-border segment. So guys, it also says the number of processed transactions fell 2% month to date in March, while still in the black at 9% clip quarter rate. And it says, as countries have imposed social distancing, shelter in place, or total lockdown orders, domestic spending, most notably in travel, restaurants, entertainment, fuel, has sharply declined week on week, with a meaningful deterioration of volume and transaction trends in the second half of March. Okay, that's expected, guys. It says, in light of these developments, the company trimmed its guidance in the current second quarter of fiscal 2020 for the second time in recent weeks. Okay, guys, so obviously what this means is that we're going to see lower earnings from Visa. But, guys, the good thing about Visa is that, like I said, they don't take any risk with the transaction. All the risk is taken by the banks, guys. So once this whole thing passes and once everything opens back up to then, I expect Visa to have an explosion of revenue coming in due to more transactions being processed. So I think this is an awesome time to buy Visa stock at a discount. And then I want to refer to you guys to another very good article written by Investor Place. It says slow and steady is the play with screaming buy Visa stock. So it basically talks about very nice article written, guys. Talks about Visa's offers massive growth ahead with the whole digital payment movement and things like that. So as you see here, it says beyond question that Visa benefits from tremendous economic moat. An economic moat means it's very hard for competitors to come in and take business from Visa. The traditional payment processing business is an oligopoly. In other words, basically, there's only a few businesses like Visa, MasterCard, American Express. There really aren't too many players involved in the payment processing in general. So it says Visa double dips into 2 growth trends. First, an increase in global GDP. This makes Visa a de facto player in developing world's rising share of economic output. Think China, India, other emerging economic superpowers. And secondly, Visa benefits from the move to a cashless society. So I talked about that in my previous Visa video, on how we are moving to a cashless society, guys. As you can see it right now, nobody is really open. Most of the businesses are closed in a lot of countries, so you're only forced to make purchases online, and people are even encouraging not using cash because cash has been identified as one of the ways that the coronavirus has been transferred. So guys, this is only going to further the move as the rich elites want everyone to use digital payments so they can track things, so they can decrease illegal activity, so they just have more control over what we're doing with our money, and they can increase their tax base, because when people a lot of times are doing transactions in cash, they are not paying taxes, guys. So this is a very, very good play on the long-term growth of society and how we're moving to a cashless society. He also says as credit and debit cards replace cash, the company benefits from transaction growth. So they also talk a bit about the Plaid acquisition, which I mentioned in a previous video. Plaid is a really excellent acquisition for Visa. It makes sense. Plaid's technology enables users to connect traditional financial accounts to new app-based platforms. So very nice acquisition there. So as it says, slow and steady V is screaming buy with shares trading around $160. Visa is a screaming buy. Short-term investors may be thinking, when will this stock return to high water mark? But the opportunity isn't. You're not really worried about how fast going back. I liked what he says in this article. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Slow and steady is the key to long-term success. So market volatility can throw you off course, but Visa stock offers consistency and a clear pathway to long-term growth, guys. Very nice article by Matthew McCall here, guys. Check that out on Investor Place. So, like I said, I agree with a lot of things he's saying in the article. I think it's a very straightforward piece. I think he makes a lot of sense. But for me, Visa is a stock I never sell. So even though the stock dipped down to $130, I didn't sell one share of my Visa stock. I plan to hold this for the rest of my life, pass this thing down on to my kids, because I really believe in this company. I use it all the time. I can even remember as a kid when I would see the Visa logo when I was growing up, and Visa has just been a part of my life for a very, very long time. I've always respected the stock, not just as obviously as a way to make money as an investor, but also just, as a great company, guys. Visa is really given me the ability to travel and do things like that. And I just really couldn't imagine not having Visa products in my life. And one of the also nice things about Visa is that they do pay a dividend as well, guys. So if you take a look here, they pay a small dividend. It's not a big one, but they do have a dividend. So if you guys are into dividend growth investing, Visa is probably a must-own stock in your portfolio. And if we take a look at the market capitalization right now via the enterprise value, Visa looks like it's completely undervalued, guys. So this is one of my favorite stocks to own. I love Visa stock. And yeah, guys, I plan to hold this for a long time. So also $22 billion in revenue. So guys, I wouldn't worry too much about the short-term decrease. Even we saw in the article, it said it was only like a 2% payment volume decrease, which isn't really that much, because but what it also says is that e-commerce spending is going up like crazy, because since most things are closed and a lot of Europe and America and Asia and stuff like that, yeah, Visa payment volume is only down 2%, which is a lot, but it just tells you that a lot of people are still spending money online, guys. So Visa is just a way to make money no matter where the consumer is going. If the consumer is buying from Amazon, they can use Visa. If the consumer is buying retail, brick and mortar, they can use Visa. If the consumer is wherever they go, wherever they put their money, they'll be using Visa. So Visa, MasterCard, these are all great stocks, and I'm going to make a future video about MasterCard because I do own MasterCard stock in my Stash Invest portfolio, but Visa is one of the core holdings that I have in my main portfolio. So that's it, guys. Visa stock looks like a great buy. Very, very good, I think, long-term buy. Sit back, collect the dividend, add as many shares as you can, and enjoy the ride, guys. So I only had a $346 billion market cap. Company lost quite a bit of market cap. It was kind of headed towards $500 trillion status, and this pullback is a great buying opportunity. So I hope to get some more money so I can buy some more shares of Visa stock, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you buying Visa stock? Do you think it's a great buy? For you dividend growth investors out there, is Visa a part of your portfolio? Let me know what's going on with your Visa position in the comments, guys. If you'd like me to cover any other stocks, please let me know in the comments as well. Be sure to smash that like button and give me a subscribe so you can get more future videos. And did I mention again, did you get your free stocks, guys? Be sure to check out Robinhood and Webull if you haven't, so you can get your free stocks. Because hey, man, why not take a free gift? Hey, it's tough times now. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care.